hope you guys liked that intro. But anyways, let's get right into the Shenzhen vlog. Welcome guys. So this is us in Guangzhou. We're going to the railway station. It feels like an airport. It's actually insane how ahead they are in public transportation. This is just like a railway station that we're going to be sitting in a bullet train for this ride. I'll be sitting in business class, which is insane. You could see how insane their bullet train station is. Like, it looks straight out of the future to me. Just looking back at this footage, but it was so clean as well. The train was clean. There was a bunch of shops up there if you want to get something. Down here they have a bunch of massage chairs. These massage chairs each cost 3k, which is insane to me, the amount of investment that they've done. This is their business lounge area. It's really nice. Everything about this airport is clean. They have a bunch of snacks on the side. I didn't record that, but this comes with the bullet train. If you get business class tickets, you just have to show your passport and you're in. You do have to bring your passport here anywhere you go in China, basically any bullet station, obviously airplane, even Disneyland where we went to. We could see how relaxed the environment is and how clean it looks, how futuristic everything is. Now we did get hungry, so we went to grab food. We actually went up here. We just went up a staircase. This was some S-tier fried rice, some of the best fried rice I've ever had. After we finish up the fried rice, our bullet train's here. We go down to the station. It's easy to enter. You just put in your passport and go down. I actually start walking on to the wrong side. I walk all the way back. I'm in the first carriage and there's nobody else in the carriage. It's just me. I was the only person who bought business class tickets. The business class cabin. Nobody else is here. The only one here. These seats are pretty nice, comfortable. I'd give them probably a ranking of 8 out of 10. I think these are slides. Laying down right now. What's so amazing about China is the customer service. Even though I couldn't speak Mandarin, the train hostess actually tried her best communicating to me, and every 10-15 minutes she would come and check out on me, if I was doing all right. But this was such a smooth train, much better than any private jet plane. Insane to me, but you could take a look. I still have the whole carriage to myself, the whole ride. The rest of the stops, nobody came into business class, so I was just chilling here. Before you all come for me, where's Ken? He didn't want to sit in business class for some reason, but we arrived in Shenzhen. We didn't only come here for the tech markets, we actually came here to meet a seller whose name is Savebullets. They go under Savebullets, they sell purses and that. And we had to DD to their office from this railway station. We reach at their office. Their office is amazing. It's much larger than even the acbuy office. They take us to the special restaurant. Now these two people, they were so chill. Their CEO and I think the highest manager they have, so chill. He'd been to Canada too as well, and he liked basketball. He used to play basketball, he works out a lot. The food was 10 out of 10, amazing food, some of the best I had in China. We take a taxi now. We're going to St. Regis. The boss of the company, Savebullets, is actually busy, so he gives us his manager, who we became really close friends with. He takes us to St. Regis. This was the only place where they stopped me from recording. I was carrying my gimbal. I hear a tap on the back of my shoulder. They're like, no recording here. That was one of the best views I'd ever seen. The sun just shining like that. This was the 90th floor of St. Regis. You actually need a membership to get up there. When we got up there, there was like a bunch of people in suits, so it was just like a different type of vibe up there. The Shenzhen train station just blew my mind. The ceilings of this place, they were playing classical music, but we were actually heading to the tech market now. The tech market is what we really came here for as well. You know, it's world renowned, the largest tech market in the world. I think I'm gonna title this video that. This tech market also blew my mind. Now, this is called Huashan Bay. The person who came with us, he's actually sold items here before. It was really nice to have someone who could speak Chinese with us, and if you come to China, definitely get a translator with you if you want to go to some of these markets because they could bargain. He was bargaining for us, and a lot of the things we wanted, the prices came down. A lot of these items are actually the dupes of the products, so they're not the actual product, but some of them are the actual products. But it's like a bunch of floors of just tech. It's like a person's dream. I think you could even build your own PC in here, and everything is just cheaper than it is in the West. Now, I've found this gaming device. I really love it from here. I even copped 2 CF watches. This is even renowned for its watches, but this seller pulled out the briefcase on me, and I was like, why not? Let me just cop these 2 CF Rolexes, and you know, they turned out amazing. Some of my favorite watches. And yeah, some more watches right here. The thing I love about these markets is how much variety I see and how many ideas I get. A tech market like this is like a kid's dream. It's insane to me. This RC car driver, she was a woman, you know, she was going back and forth, hitting the wall, even ran over my foot. I don't know who hired her, but anyways, this tech market, also a 10 out of 10 experience, must come. We didn't even see probably 10% of this because it was 5 p.m. Most of the vendors were actually shutting down. Yeah, I think it was the weekend, so they were going home. You know, China doesn't really work on the weekends as much. We got Huawei store right here, and you could see everyone is just basically shutting down. After this, we went to another place. Lots of Chinese celebrities have actually been here. It has the Vogue logo. We didn't take many pictures of the Vogue logo. We didn't even know we were going here. We didn't know what to say, but they had Hermes right there. They had a bunch of designer stores. They had a cat hugging each other. And then they have a mall right beside each other. And this mall is obviously high-end, luxurious. If you watch my video, China is all about high luxury. This library was a vibe. If you just search up libraries in China on TikTok, some of the most craziest libraries you've ever seen in your life come up. Ken took a bunch of pictures here. This mall had a bunch of brands, you know, high luxurious brands. We got Burberry right here. We went in some of them. We didn't buy anything, of course, but we were hungry. The burgers were a calm 7 out of 10 for me, 6 out of 10. I don't rate my food that high, but we checked out some more stores. We did have to head back because Ken has a meeting at 12. Savebullets manager has a place in my heart, you know, for him showing us Shenzhen. I'm really thankful, you know, if you ever seen this video, thank you for showing us in Shenzhen. We didn't even see most of the city. We're gonna come back in Shenzhen in the next 2 months, and we're gonna make a bunch of videos there. You know, stay tuned. A lot of this China content I'm pushing out because I want to go back to China. You could just see this building. It's insane to me. I've never seen something like this. It's like built on like tilted, and there's a bunch of cranes. But anyways, see you guys.